Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome back to another episode of your favorite podcast, Get Loud with Leadership. Today, we are going to be talking about the differences between private and public school, from social life to academics, and we have a special guest with us today, Billy Henderson. And so, you guys, first off, can we start off with everybody introducing what school they go to and whether it is private or public?
Okay, I go to McKinley Senior High School. My name is Chala Dotson, and it is a public school.
I go to Baton Rouge High. It is a public school, but I used to go to St. Joseph's Academy, which was a private school.
My name is Kennedy, and I go to Madison Preparatory Academy.
My name is Billy Henderson. And I go to the Episcopal School of Baton Rouge.
Okay, and so you guys, has anybody been to besides me? Has anybody been to both public and private school before?
Not just you.
Okay, just me.
Yeah,
So,
just you.
all right. So,
Which
what
would you
are
argue is better though, like public or
Which-
private?
it really just depends on what I would say what you're looking for in a school and
Mhm.
the type of person that you are, because I know some of my friends who have tried both public and private school. Private school was just better socially and academically for them, and they felt that they really fit in more, whereas with some of my other friends and myself included, public school is where I feel the most at home and welcomed. But there are a lot of stereotypes about both, I feel like.
Right.
Do you think private school is mostly about numbers than there is about kids?
How so?
Like, do they just treat you like another number?
Oh
Or-
no, I think at private school it's actually, one thing I would say about private school, it's probably more individualized.
Yeah.
Everybody know each individual staff member, at least at SJ, knows your name, even if you've never talked to them before. I remember sometimes teachers, administrators would come up to me and they'd be like, "Hey, Michaela," and I'd be like, "Who are you? I've never talked to you before. How do you know me?"
Right.
Yeah.
But it's very personalized to the kids, so I don't feel like they treat you like numbers at all. What do you think?
Yeah,
at Episcopal?
especially at Episcopal, we're a college preparatory school,
Mhm.
and yeah, it's really like that. Like the teachers just kind of know you. You really bond with the teachers really well. We don't have a lot of kids in our classroom, maybe 15 or 16, but it's very much like a personal connection, a tight knit community, and yeah, it's more. I would say it's more kind of like a close family because you know everybody in your grade.
Yeah.
I think that's the one thing about it. You just know everybody that's in
Yeah.
there.
See,
You'll get a variety.
I feel
Yeah.
like at SJ, because it was so big, it was 400 people a grade. I did not know everybody
Yeah.
in my grade, but even if I didn't know everybody had some sort of connection to each other,
Mhm.
so where you could know of somebody without necessarily meeting them.
Yeah. So can I ask this? What's the difference? I would say between what makes a private school, and what makes a public school, for those that don't know.
Honestly, okay, I have three different takes on this kind of, because I went to public school. I go to public school now at
Right.
Baton Rouge High, but I also went to a public/private school for middle school. I went to U High, and then I went to completely private school, St. Joseph's Academy. And so I feel like it depends based on what school you go to. If somebody goes to say, I don't know, Liberty, they're going to have a different experience with public school than somebody who goes to say Baton Rouge High.
Right.
So you
Yeah, that
can't
makes sense.
necessarily say oh, what's the difference between public and private school? Because somebody who goes to Episcopal would have a completely different experience with somebody who goes to SJ, just because of
Yeah.
the type of people that you'd find in each school, which is something I think it's a really interesting thing, the types of people that go to each public and private school. Y'all know there are those I don't know, each school has a stereotype about them.
Yeah.
Each school has, I don't know how else to
Yeah.
say it. Each school has a stereotype about them, and so I feel it's kind of hard to compare
Yeah.
overall.
definitely.
Is the learning environment different then?
completely
Okay. Okay.
completely
yeah.
different.
I guess.
I'd say overall it's just based on personal things,
Mhm.
with the teachers and the students. Baton Rouge High and SJ, for example, I feel like they've got they're both really rigorous. They're both really hard on academics, but the teaching styles are just like completely different because like at private school the teachers have to act a lot more formal. I think like
Okay.
your teachers
Okay,
they
that makes
can't
sense.
say out of pocket
Yeah.
things, whereas like at public schools now it's
God.
like shocking. It's like
Oh
I don't
gosh.
think you could say that, and they probably can't say that.
They
But
don't care.
like,
Okay,
Yeah.
but here's the thing with that. I feel like if teachers become more of themselves than a fake persona, then that helps build a bond with other students. And especially public school has a lot of kids. So by you building bonds with like a lot of students, it just builds trust after trust after trust. And that I feel like that's better than private school.
I think it definitely depends because, like at SJ, like sometimes teachers they have to behave a certain way, yeah, but their personality, like I feel like it still shows through, and so like you can bond with some teachers. Now, I will say. I probably bond with like my public school teachers better than my private school teachers, but I don't think that's because of like necessarily the behavior, like the code of conduct that they have to apply to, but more so just like I'm trying to figure out how to say this nicely, like the general type of person you would find at private school
Yeah.
versus the general type of person you would find at public school.
Gotcha.
So,
Right.
What would be your take on? Like, first, have you been in private school your whole life, or you been?
I think in like pre-K through kindergarten I was in public school, but I literally don't remember. I really like my
Yeah,
teacher,
right.
but I started Episcopal in first grade. Yeah, I don't really know what to like compare it to necessarily, but I have a bunch of friends at Baton Rouge High, and it sounds like the teaching style is like kind of different but kind of similar.
Yeah.
But you know, I
Yeah.
really wouldn't know because I can't.
I
haven't been
think
to Baton Rouge
like
High.
Yeah.
compared, like some of the things are just like really modeled the exact same way, and it's like funny to like think about like the worksheets we do like at SJ versus the worksheets we do like at Baton Rouge High. It's like the exact same format, the exact same thing. The only thing that's like we have the same material. Basically, the only thing that's different is really like how the teachers teach it. You know?
Right. So private school is not so much of like a like the difference between the two are not so much of like academics, but it's more so like beliefs.
Yes.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
beliefs and like
Mm,
kind of personalities. Like
crazy.
I think yeah. I think like each school kind of has like their own personality and like their own like stereotype kind of, which is stereotypes are not true, but
Sometimes.
there's like a
Sometimes.
general type of person that like you know somebody says they go to this school, you're like, oh, I know like
What type of
what
person-
type of person you are because you
Is
go to
it,
that
uh,
school.
Is it mostly like one-on-one in private school, or it's just you get it how you get it?
I think it depends on the teacher. I don't think like SJ, I don't think it was really one-on-one. You had to like you have to make an effort to like get to know your teachers and
Right.
like get them to like bond with you and help you. So
Right.
like if you're just there to be there, you know, it's not going to be one-on-one. It's not going to be personalized like that. But I know like with Episcopal, like y'all have way smaller grades. So is it like
yeah,
one-on-one?
so at Episcopal, like our grade's like 100 kids, and that's considered like big.
Oh wow.
And we do get a lot of like I would say one-on-one, like I guess bonding with the teachers, you could say. And like we have resources for like if you're struggling, we have this thing called the ARC, which is just student like tutors basically that'll help you out. And that's really good for students who are like struggling, but also the teachers are very like personalized, and they don't have to manage 30 kids to come,
Yeah.
help you out.
Yeah, I would probably say that's way better because when I was at Baton Rouge High, I'm at Madison now, and I think the most kids in our grade is like 160. So we're not that far from you guys.
Right.
But when I was at Baton Rouge High, I feel like it felt more so like a college class. Like I feel like your teachers weren't really trying to like engage with you like on a personal level. It was more so like I'm here to do my job and that's what I'm gonna do.
Right.
Whatever you got going on, keep it over there. You know what I mean? I don't even think my teachers knew my name. You know. So I think it's definitely what you said. Like there's really not a big difference probably between like academics really, but it's more so like the beliefs and like the stereotypes and everything about it. Because it was St. Joseph's.
St. Joseph's,
It was a religious school, right?
Yeah, it's Catholic school.
Yeah, Catholic school.
But like that, and you have like those stereotypes, but I mean like is it okay if I like talk about like what the stereotypes are
I
to you
mean,
guys? Like,
it's a free, you know,
I mean, yeah,
as long as
So-
they're not like
yeah, no, it's not like
okay,
out there.
horrendous, you know.
But like, I'll compare like the private schools first of all. Like U High is known like athletics, like it's all like
Right.
Oh, yeah,
athletics
definitely.
Yeah,
dominated.
definitely.
Oh yeah,
That's like
Definitely.
all U
That's-
High is
that's
known
just
for,
true.
and it's like known for like among the private schools, it's known for being like a bit more casual, I
Mhm.
guess, than like the other private schools. Whereas
Yeah.
like I know with Episcopal, and you could probably see through this, Episcopal is known as like the bougie school.
Oh yeah, for
Like,
sure. Oh yeah.
Episcopal is known as
Bougie.
it is. It's known as
What?
like,
Yeah.
oh, you go to Episcopal, so like you're like
Because I don't really hear Episcopal, for any sports for real.
Oh
So,
yeah. I
I
didn't even
would've
know what
thought
that was before
academics.
today. I'm
Right,
sorry.
you didn't know what a,
No, I
feel
have
like-
never heard of it before.
Wow.
I feel
I
like-
haven't. I really haven't.
No, I feel like it's like two
Y'all are part of
different-
East Baton Age, or
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
oh,
What division?
we're
are y'all
not.
in?
That's
I don't know. I think D.
Yeah.
I know our like athletics are pretty good for football this year and
Okay.
like baseball and sports, but what we really stand out at is cross country. We've
Mm-hmm.
won the most consecutive titles, like
okay.
I think maybe in the state of Louisiana, but our coach Coach D was like really good, and
Okay.
he that's kind of like athletically, like if you know Episcopal, that's probably what you know them for. We have a really good cross country team.
What type
Yeah.
of teams y'all play?
We play like mm, uh
Is
I
it?
really
Is
couldn't
it?
tell you. Like
I
we
don't know.
played Baker. We played,
Baker,
like this
Like
year.
Dunham, Dutchtown?
Yeah, we played Dunham. I
Okay.
don't know if we played Dutchtown.
Y'all play U
we-
High, right?
The middle school team does. I
Uh-huh.
don't know about
Oh,
What about Catholic?
like for football. For football, we don't play Catholic or U High. We kind of like we play Woodlawn sometimes. We like I don't know. I really couldn't tell you. Like
I want to say y'all like
Uh,
4A.
I
That sounds.
think
That
it's
sounds like
4A.
4A or
I think it's
5A.
4A, yeah.
4A or
Learn
5A.
language now.
yeah,
No.
yeah.
Translate.
Okay.
Anyway,
What does that mean?
Okay. Public school. I go to McKinley, so McKinley is a public school. There is a lot of kids, probably like 500, probably more than that. And just the classrooms is probably around 30 or 40. But at the same time, I feel like it's a one-on-one connection with the student and the teacher, and so you could get that good lesson for whatever they teaching, either math, science, social studies, all that. And they also provide like dual enrollment. I don't know if they do dual enrollment for.
we don't do dual enrollment. Baton Rouge High got rid of dual enrollment. We're all AP now.
Oh,
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That
Yeah.
sucks.
we're all AP.
what about
But-
y'all? Do y'all do dual enrollment?
I'm not sure. I know we have a bunch of like AP classes and stuff, but I don't know if it's dual enrollment or not.
I think they started doing dual enrollment in my school my freshman year.
Mm-hmm.
I want to
Okay.
say, yeah, that's when we started doing it. Started doing dual enrollment. Because we mostly partner up with Southern Lab, LSU, and I think BRCC. But yeah, that's a big help for dual enrollment because you get extra credit, and then plus it's like positive points, so it goes straight
Right.
to your GPA.
Yeah.
I feel like with the connection with teachers, that's like another difference that I had with like private and public schools. Not necessarily because of how they're structured, but like again, like just the people that you meet versus with each. So like I will say, if you feel like you don't have a connection
Mhm.
with your teachers, which I sometimes felt at SJA, it was mostly because I wasn't like making an effort to really connect to them. And that's
Yeah.
not like necessarily a fault of mine. I would say it was more so like I didn't want to seek out that connection, you know?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Whereas like at Baton Rouge High, I feel like the teachers are a lot more like attuned to like the type of kids that go there. Like the SJ teachers are very attuned to the SJA kids and the type of SJA kids. I was not the SJA type
Yeah.
though. So at Baton Rouge High, I feel like it's easier for me to like speak up and raise my hand in class. And the more like you speak up and raise your hand, the teachers get to know you, and then you start like having conversations with your teachers. So I feel like you can foster that bond because you all have like a lot more in common. Whereas like at SJ, my teachers and I, we had like some things in common, but like it was really the beliefs that were like
Mm.
different.
Mm.
We
I
couldn't
think
really
for
relate
my
on.
school, I don't even know. I think my school is like very different, I would say. Y'all seen Madison on
Yeah,
like
yeah,
TikTok.
definitely
Like
seen
we're
Madison,
very
yes.
like what's
I
the
actually
word?
don't know
Loose.
much about you.
Oh my gosh, like we go viral every week. Like that's the
Very
thing.
much.
And it's literally from our teachers' accounts. So like I would say we have such a we're like on such a personal level with our teachers that it's like I can call one of my teachers right now, we can just have a conversation about anything. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's how it is.
And some people might think that's
McKinley.
weird, but it's like they are like my aunts and uncles. Like I feel like you
Yes,
grow up with
yes, I know what you're
them
talking about.
and like you feel like you can talk to them about anything. Like I would literally like call them about anything before I even call my family. Like, you know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah, like some people in my family, I would call my teachers before that because I feel like with them, it's not so much of like I'm here to just get a paycheck. Like they genuinely care. Like they genuinely want to see us do well. Like even after high school, I think a lot of kids do end up coming back and they'll like ask for help from teachers, or they'll just come to talk, or they'll just come to sit in the classrooms, and like it's very family oriented. And I don't know if like private schools are like that, but with us it's like
I feel like
very family oriented.
to an extent, like not. I don't think I could call my teachers
Yeah,
up
I
and
was-
be like,
that's
hey,
what I
what's
was
up
saying.
now? But like I do think of like the ones I'm close with as like mentors.
Yeah, like they're
kind of.
mentors.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
really good mentors, and like if you like, I know if I really did like need anything, I could go to them and they like help me out with it. It's not as casual. I'd
Yeah.
say. Like I cannot call
Yeah.
my teachers up.
I'm telling you, if you
It's
walk
not
in
weird,
McKinley,
guys, I promise.
I'm telling you, if you walk in McKinley and you'll just see a bunch of students just calling teachers, hey mom, hey dad. Like I'm telling
Yeah,
you,
that's
it's
crazy. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
bro,
Like first
it's
name basis. Like,
first name
Oh,
basis
no.
type.
Yeah.
Like you'll see kids. This is off the record now. You'll see kids like skipping in the teachers' classes, like trying to finish up work. Either they have like a microwave or a mini fridge in their classroom. They can warm up some food because they'll usually have some bread. See, you know about they'll usually have some bread, meat and cheese, so
Oh,
you can
yeah,
make a sandwich.
Yeah.
So it's just
They look out for you.
they really do,
They do.
I
honestly.
feel like that I like with some teachers at private school, not necessarily teachers, I don't know, but like my counselor at SJ, I'm
Mhm.
not going to name drop her. Well, I could because I don't have anything bad to say about her. I loved
Yeah.
my counselor at SJ. But like I remember my sophomore year was rough for me. I was like in the trenches in my sophomore year. And this one day, it was like right after I came back, my least favorite teacher ever, I had an assignment due for her. And I did the assignment, but I left the assignment in my car. And I know she's gonna like they can't curse you out in private schools, but like
Oh,
they
it's a
can
different
give you a
story.
tone that says like
Yeah.
I'm cursing you out in my head.
Yeah.
So I knew she was gonna be like, it's a 0, it's da 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 da. I go into my counselor's office, I'm like bawling. I don't know what to do. She's
Mhm.
like, sign out of your Chromebook so she can't see where you are and that you're online. Stay in my classroom and I'll go get you like a lollipop out of so sometimes like your teachers will really take care of you like that. I know my theology teacher my freshman year. Oh, I loved her too.
Yeah.
I sat in her classroom and I cried a couple of times because it was just sophomore year was just rough for me. But like so teachers, I do feel like in private school, if you like make the effort to seek them out,
Mhm.
they will respond and
Yeah,
reciprocate
definitely.
that.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay, this question been eating at me for a while.
Okay.
Is the food any different
Yes!
from private?
Oh
and
my
public
God,
school?
is it?
Is
Oh
any
Oh my
different?
god.
Like they've been
Wait,
eating
how?
at
Let
me
me
this whole
speak
time.
to this. Let me speak now. Okay. So I didn't really eat lunch at U High when I was there. U High has public school food.
Okay.
So,
okay.
but I remember my friends would eat it. And so this one time, I tell this story to everybody. So it was like grits and like sausage one day, and it's in like this styrofoam tray, right? So
Alright.
my friend is walking out of the cafeteria with this styrofoam tray, fork in her hand. She tries to eat the grits. The whole thing comes up. Like it's a
Like,
blob.
oh.
It's just like
That's
in the
crazy.
square shape and everything. The whole thing
You're
just comes
lying.
up. It
You're
doesn't break
lying.
apart or nothing. And so she tries like cutting it up and picking at it, and it cuts into like perfect little squares.
Oh my
Nah,
gosh.
that's not safe to eat. That's not safe to eat.
Bro,
And
no, it
that's
gets so
insane.
bad to the
It
point
was
where people
so-
start making like experiments in the cafeteria. Like,
Oh my
you know it's not
gosh.
edible at that point. Cause
And
what?
then so when I went to SJA, like the first 2-3 weeks of school, I did not eat school lunch because I was just like convinced like, oh, it's gonna be the same, whatever. And my friends every day they're looking at me, they're like, why don't you go get lunch, Michaela? Like, why don't you
Do you
go
have to
eat
pay for
something?
it?
Yes, like
That's-
you do.
Oh, you have to pay
That's
for
why.
it.
Oh,
That's probably
absolutely.
why.
Like every single thing you have to
Right,
pay for
like,
it. Nothing is free at private
actual-
school.
Actual money.
Like
Like, is
you
it
have
in your
your
tuition when
ID.
you pay? Like,
No.
I'm about
Oh,
to say-
wow.
Do you
No.
pay?
No, it's in our
Oh.
tuition at the beginning.
It's
of the
not
year.
in our tuition, and
Oh,
so
wow.
because
What?
we have like a
I'm
whole
so
like
lost. I'm so lost here.
Yeah.
I'm so lost.
we have like a whole like snack bar, and then like you can choose. They have different meals for each day, and so like you can choose what you want. And then we've got like treats and stuff. Like they have cookies and brownies and like all of that stuff. And so I didn't eat lunch for like the first 2 weeks at school
Mhm.
because I was like terrified of the lunch there.
Yeah,
So I
traumatized.
finally go because I'm like hungry and I have like a test the next class. And it's like red beans and rice. And then they had like like caramel brownies.
Mhm.
And then
Oh,
they had
caramel
like
brownies.
Yeah.
yes, we have like caramel brownies. And then we've got like vitamin water and like a whole like
Dang.
there's a whole thing. And
That's
so
crazy.
I'm
I'm
low-key jealous
terrified.
at
I
this
eat
point.
it. And then I'm like, whoa.
I'm
This is
Fire.
fire. And so every day since then, I ate lunch at SJA, and it was always good. It was always fire. I
What
could
about
always
Episcopal,
count
bro?
on.
Please don't tell me.
Oh my
like-
gosh, Episcopal lunch is like we have. Can I name drop?
Yes.
Chef Pat and
Chef.
his crew.
Chef
Yeah,
Fat.
Chef
Chef
Fat.
Fat.
We have chefs. He's so amazing. They make such good food. I haven't had public school
They make
food.
y'all's food,
Yeah.
so it doesn't come in on a truck.
I was about to
No,
say,
That's
yeah.
one thing
Does.
about at SJ. We
It's
have
like
like
I feel so
ovens.
played. I
Yeah,
feel
we
so
have, like,
played.
ovens.
We have
stuff,
like
yeah.
ovens and like stuff. They cook it like at school.
I
and
feel
we
It's
so
eat
like
it.
played.
we do
right
like
about
we
that.
sometimes
It's
like
free,
get stuff from trucks,
you
but
know,
sometimes
it's
we
fine.
also like they like make
Wait,
stuff.
do y'all get artificial eggs?
What?
We only have eggs like for like brunch for lunch days, and I don't know if they're artificial. I
Brunch?
think they are.
They'll have
Yeah,
brunch.
we have brunch for lunch, and then
Yeah.
like
Let's
a
get back
couple
to
times a
this.
quarter we have like Canes and like Papa John's and
Oh,
stuff.
wow.
You're
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
And like sometimes parents like I know one girl at my school like her dad owns like Smoothie King, so like we get Smoothie King like a couple times and they just come in with like trucks of Smoothie King. It was fire.
The only time
Yeah.
we get outdoor food is during like campaign week,
Or
and
for
then
sports or anything. like
yeah,
that. That's crazy.
I'm
Dang.
jealous. I'm
Yeah.
jealous.
We gotta
I'm
go to
jealous.
So-
the
it's
headquarters.
really good.
We
Yeah,
have
we got-
Cause what? That's
take this up to
so-
HR.
So
Right.
then, like when I went to Baton Rouge High, like the first day of school, I was like, "Oh, I'm hungry.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna,
hungry.
I'm gonna go
lunch."
get some lunch." I stand in this long lunch line. There's pizza. I'm like, it doesn't look.
Where are the caramel
great."
brownies?
I was looking for them. No,
Are you
I was. I
serious?
literally
Oh
was. I
my
was like, "So
gosh.
where's like you guys' cookie bar?" Because like we have a cookie bar. We have like we have like a salad. There's literally a salad bar at SJ. So like you
oh
could
yeah,
you
there's one
can
at
get
Episcopal,
like
too.
what lettuce you want, the kind of tomatoes you want. There's a bunch of dressings, like there's all this stuff. So I was like, where's the salad bar? Where is
You would
the
have made me mad.
Where?
Yeah.
Kiddies,
You would've made me mad.
they don't understand the hurt
They
of,
don't.
of walking through the line and being a 50-50 of something that you actually like or something that you don't want to
Yeah.
eat.
Oh yeah.
Not even 50-50. It's like 25.
So
What is?
it-
I'm not a math
25,
person.
75.
25,
Actually.
75.
Yeah.
And then it's the
Like-
fact that we have the lunch menu, like the lunch schedule,
Mhm.
and it'd be the complete opposite. Somebody will say,
Really?
we'll have
Right.
like chicken tacos.
That makes me
The next
so
day
mad.
it's the same day it's burgers.
Oh.
Have y'all ever seen like the videos where they have like the milk and they're playing with it and it's jiggling
It's
back and
jig-
forth?
Oh,
in
you
the
talking
thing?
about-
no.
Absolutely.
Heck
Oh yeah, no,
I know
y'all
what
don't
you're
have
talking
that?
about.
Okay, so at public school, you probably I don't know if you remember now. You know now, but we have
I
like
don't
the
eat
milk.
public
We
school.
have-
Okay,
we
I
have-
don't either, but I know.
So-
Okay, we have like the cartons of milk, right? And when
That
you
you gotta
open
pull
them, you
back.
can like it can
Yeah,
jiggle.
we have those too.
And so when you pour it out, it doesn't go all the way out, and then if you pour it like tip it back over like this, it'll just go back in.
Yeah,
it's
no,
not
that-
even edible.
No, that's not, doesn't
Yeah,
happen.
we don't do that.
Y'all remember
Yeah,
the
no.
bag milks we used to get?
Bro, no, D1.
I
I
had those
remember
in
the bad
elementary
milks.
school. I
remember-
distinctly remember.
Yeah.
having, like,
Were
the
you
bag
were you guys
milks.
a strawberry, vanilla, or chocolate kid?
I was a
Strawberry.
chocolate.
We-
Chocolate. I always love chocolate.
Chocolate
Chocolate
and
was the
strawberry
best.
was
I
the
was a
worst. Y'all were the
strawberry
worst
kid.
kids.
What?
Y'all were the worst
Nah.
kids. I was
No,
a chocolate
'cause-
kid too. So that's
No,
right.
the white milk tasted different.
No, I'm
It
telling you,
did, it
every
was-
kid that
yes.
used to get like chocolate or strawberry milk were the worst. Like they
No,
were bad.
it always tasted like it was sour, too sour or something, bro. I'm telling you.
It
Yeah, that was
did.
bad milk, bro.
It was. I don't like. It didn't even look like milk.
Anyway, so like, do y'all like have are y'all friends with like any private school people?
I want to say.
Oh yeah, I
I want to
am.
say I do. Yeah,
am,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Are you friends with like public school
have
people? Oh,
coworkers.
you
Yeah,
said
a
you have
lot
friends
of
with
a lot of my
Baton
scout
Rouge
troop have go to Baton
So
Rouge
like,
High.
what do y'all have like? What are like questions that like y'all have about like the type of people that like go? Like, do y'all's friends like tell you about like their school and like stuff and like do y'all?
Not really. It because I'm not explaining because I have some people that go to I can't think of the school name. It's a private school though, but we mostly meet outside,
Mhm.
so it's not really oh, this person did this person did that. So
Yeah.
it's, and I treat them like any other person, like they go to my private
Yeah.
public school. So
Honestly, I'll say this. They're like private school kids are the funniest because they always have these stories. And I'm like, don't you go to St. Joseph's? I'm like, wait, because they'll be telling me stuff. And I'm like, that's something you'll get kicked out for. I'm like, I'm a little confused. And they're just laughing. And I'm like, oh, okay, I see what y'all got going on over there.
I don't know. Like
But
the
no,
thing
I
with
love my private
schools,
school friends.
You can. Private school has stricter rules.
They
than public
definitely
school, I'd
do.
say,
Ooh.
but
Yeah.
Oh,
they're
I'm
more
not.
lax in enforcing them. If
Yeah.
like if you have the
They
right
try to keep it covered
connection,
up.
They keep it very, very like even. I'm not name dropping, but like at U High, they don't expel people. And I think at SJ either they don't expel people. You're asked to leave,
Mhm.
and so it's not on your record or anything. Nobody knows what you've done,
That's
and you
crazy.
can still apply to like any private school in
They
the
quick to
like
expel
EBR.
us.
So
Yeah.
They
there's.
quick to expel us.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
Well, okay,
like
it's not
one or two
quick to
people have been
expel.
expelled, but it's like they try to avoid it at all costs to keep like their reputation very like
yeah.
intact.
Oh,
It's
trust
not-
me, it's not.
For us, it's not. They're not quick to expel us. You just get recommended for expulsion at that point.
Yeah, that's like after
Oh.
like maybe 2 fights, you're like,
Yeah.
you got to get out of here.
After 2 fights.
Yeah, at our school.
Ours is 1 fight.
Really?
Yeah.
See,
They
I've
give
never
you
we-
seen
a
a fight
redemption. You get
happen.
like a 4-day
Whoa.
suspension, 4-day suspension, and then after that, if you come back and you fight again, I mean, you gotta go.
Yeah.
And then you get sent to like what is it, rebirth or something?
No.
Would.
EBR
What?
readiness. or
EBR readiness.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get sent to like a school with like other kids that got expelled or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
do they
'Cause,
fight
like,
at Episcopal?
I think
Not really.
Yeah, they
no.
don't.
Do they?
They don't fight
Not-
at SJ.
not really.
'Cause
Like
our
we
rules-
fight on like online.
Oh yeah, y'all are
Like,
definitely
Snapchat.
online warriors.
You're cyberbullying.
We
Y'all are-
cyberbully each
Y'all are
other,
very
but like
crazy.
No, definitely. Like I noticed that too. Y'all don't like
we don't tussle it out.
y'all don't
physically.
not in public, not in person, nothing. It's always online.
and
That's
you can
wild.
destroy somebody online.
You really
like,
can.
Yeah.
Because I
Y'all,
think our
like,
rules
yeah.
are like you get a warning. After the warning, you get sent to TR. After TR, you get like 2 days suspension. After that, then it's a 5-day. Then calling parents. Then recommended for
Oh, that's a
expulsion.
lot. No, they
Yeah.
just you gotta go.
Yeah.
I feel like even with like the cyber stuff, like at SJ, it's kind of like when I was there, it was kind of like a known rule. Like, okay, if you get into a fight online, that stays between you and like
yeah,
the
if it's not
other
on school
student.
campus, they'll say that if it's not
Yeah,
on school
school
campus, they have
campus.
nothing to do with it.
Yes.
Swear.
Yeah.
No. okay,
Unless it like
Not
causes,
necessarily. like so the school will get involved even if it's not on school campus. But
Mhm.
like if you tell it's like it's seen as like snitching. Like if you tell
Yeah.
like the school like, oh, this thing happened to me online, it's like an unspoken rule, I guess, that like if
They
it
kinda-
didn't happen in person on school grounds, don't bring it to the school.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah.
All I gotta say
Yeah.
is if you're beefing online, and you remember I told you how we used to have like a school mom. No.
School mom.
Yeah, like the school mom.
What?
Would.
No.
Like we was just talking about the teachers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Don't let her find out. Do not let
Oh
her
yeah,
find
she'll
out.
sit you down.
Yeah.
She'll. Yes.
We'll
Okay.
debrief you,
Debrief you,
everything else.
Yeah. But yeah, this was a wonderful conversation. I think we kind of met like middle ground on like, private school versus,
Yeah.
public school. I think really there is really no difference. I think it's
Mhm.
only like
It depends.
Yeah.
stereotypes. It depends on the school, everything. But I hope that everyone enjoyed this conversation and also, got new ideas of like how they feel on the two.
And so you can like better approach people if you go to one and you've been struggling with how to approach the other, you feel like there's a disconnect. There's really not. Like it may seem like that, but y'all have a lot more in common than you think you do. And so just
Definitely.
try and bridge the gap because everybody's different. So don't fall into the stereotypes and just know that everybody has a unique personality and feel to them that may not be what you've thought before. So give that a chance.
All right.
Thank y'all. And yeah, come back for the next episode. Bye.
Peace.
Peace out.
Bye.